this should have been a fucking movie. So I was gonna talk shit about this, but I actually liked the last 3 episodes and decided instead of doing a review and trying to shit on this series, I'm actually going to try to restructure it as a film. Because if you've seen my horror video, the criticisms I had there are just dialed to 25 in this goddamn thing. So since I wound up actually kind of liking the series, I can't make fun of it. But they kind of gave me 8 hours of content to make fun of anyway, so. Because there is a lot of great stuff in here that is either wasted or just stretched to create tension that eventually winds up just deading itself.
Why?
A lot of shit just happens that never gets followed up on, and whether it's some type of parallel that I don't catch, I can't be sure. I'm sorry. So that's the deal. We're gonna try to restructure this series as a film. I'm not gonna bore you any longer, so let's talk about something very bad. Wait, it's going to happen. Starting with episode 1, this is an amazing start. If this was a film, I would be immediately hooked by the 5-minute mark. In terms of restructuring this as a film, I would cut the driving scene down by a lot. Probably right after the near miss, maybe drag it on just a little longer and then immediately cut to the diner scene. After they leave the diner and come across this baby stuck in a fucking car, I feel like,
well, that was pointless.
Because why is there a fucking baby in a car in the the bar scene is obviously something that needs to be kept because it is crucial to the story and her meeting this weird ass nigga who is all of a sudden in fucking everything is actually important.
He can't keep getting away with.
But for real, after the girl told you the story about whoever the fuck Benjamin was, why did you keep calling her Ben? After they get to the house, definitely keep the whole sorry man story, even though it's the worst name for a fucking like,
Who the fuck is?
They should have saved meeting her mom for the 2nd episode, kept her seeing her name on the mail and getting that shit that said don't marry him, whatever. What was this box thing? I need to know what Episode 2, Wasted Potential. This was very frustrating for me watching and then getting through and then being immediately disappointed by the end of the fucking episode. This whole episode is just so creepy for no fucking reason. And the worst part about it is I feel like if this was a movie, then the whole family trying to kill her, sacrifice her, whatever thing would have probably been a plot point and may have been done actually pretty fucking well. Because this whole fitting scene is like screaming, we're trying to kill you, we're gonna sacrifice you, we're a bunch of witches and shit, but like it just screams that. What? And Portia's fucking annoying. No notes, that's all I gotta say about it. Really cut most of the shit because it's honestly not that important to the storyline. It's really just meant to pad out creepy shit that winds up never fucking happening. Because all of this creepy shit happens while her fiance is gone, and that just adds to the suspicion of, okay, what if this shit is actually going on in the family? Okay, now you just nosy as shit. Oh no, guys, mom has a fucking tumor, so we're just being weird for no fucking reason whatsoever.
Oh, lack of communication.
Just justifying all of the creepy behavior behind, oh, we didn't want to tell you until when exactly? Like, was he supposed to just either drop dead after or before the wedding, and then they were just supposed to be like, oh yeah, by the way. Episode 3, not a total waste of time, but there's very little to keep from this. Because after the first 2 episodes filled with tension and actually pretty good fucking momentum, we're gonna get married and we're just everything is normal.
How do I play with toys like this?
Portia's ass is going crazy planning this shit and then has the nerve to say to Rachel,
You thought we were going to kill you?
we're definitely keeping this bathroom scene with Jules and Nellie because I actually like Jules as a character and Nellie too, even though there's this weird subplot that happens later on in the sea. Like, I don't know. Episode 4 is what to me would be a good chunk of the halfway point of the film. This is where we learn about the curse and the sorry man story. I can't get behind that name, I'm sorry. And I really have no notes on this besides the fact that just cut it down to a good 30 minutes because, like I said, they're scenes that are just drawn out for the sake of being drawn out. And unironically enough, this was the point where I actually started paying attention to the show. Episode 5 is really the fallout of the entire situation where everything internally falls to shit. Rachel's life is already fucked, but everything else when it comes to the wedding and Nikki is falling in fucking shambles. The seeds of doubt have been sown and it's been dialed to fucking 25,000. Episode 6 has a lot of good scenes, but I feel the most important scene is 2 scenes juxtaposed with each other. This whole sequence is amazing to me, but everything after that is more or less just fucking pointless, even though we do get a revelation that winds up turning this train wreck into an even bigger fucking train wreck, but that's for later.
You stupid bitch.
What? Where did this come from? Episode 7 and 8, I have no real notes about this because it's done perfectly. But this is also where I have a lot of things that I need to talk about. The whole seance scene and like everything that comes after that is just odd in my opinion. First of all, why did it take so long for someone to be possessed by your great fucking
This is taking forever.
This is a very crazy turn from hearing a possessed Portia say this to you.
Oh man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
But honestly, considering what this fucking moron does, you're completely justified in everything you did and then choosing not to do it. What the fuck do you mean?
Marriage has been a poison. Marriage has been okay, I got it. It's been a poison in my family.
We're not gonna be like them. You fucking moron.
My lips, you're ruining it.
It was at this point I completely forgave everything that Rachel did up to this point because she is respectfully crashing out right now.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
You know what?
What you doing there, bro?
When I tell you I died laughing when this part happened, I can't emphasize enough. No. Because what the fuck do you mean I'm gonna marry you? Oh, now that everybody's fucking dying, now you believe me.
Well, look what the cat dragged.
It's almost like I was telling the future all of your family is dying. She literally told you this, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but multiple fucking times, and from your own family as well. And you still didn't fucking believe it until everything went wrong. Jules comes up with a plan to fix everything and winds up actually I really fuck with you, Jules. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Portia's dead. Good riddance. And the series actually ends on a pretty high note where the guy who originally told her about the curse and was following everybody who was in her family getting married and whatever, he dies, and then the powers of immortality gets transferred to Rachel. And then we ride off into the sunset for a potential sequel, but I don't really see how this wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Something very bad is going to happen. Didn't need to be an 8-episode series. Honestly, it could have been a 4-episode series and been even better than this shit. But to be honest, this has all the makings of a very good horror film, and all of the shit that could have been used to make it a great horror film were dropped in the first 3 fucking episodes. It's only by episode 4 that it's fucking saved by the curse. Was it scary? No. Could it have been a million times scarier? Fucking yeah. Was it filled with tension? Absolutely. Did the tension fucking go anywhere? Most of the time, not really. There's so much emphasis on making the family seem weird in the first half of the show, and then it's immediately dropped because, oh man, you figured out that we're being weird because mom has a fucking tumor. What? I feel like I did a pretty good job restructuring this series as a film. When I first watched this, I genuinely hated the acting. I was kind of just ragging on it because I felt like all of the decisions being made were stupid, but as time went on and as I rewatched it for this video, I actually, I'm okay with it. I just feel like when it comes to stuff like this, dragging out scenes for the sake of dragging them out and creating tension only to not pay it off hurts eventually what could have been a great product. Don't get excited though, I'm giving this shit a 6 out of 10.
Your frontal off. Now 3 days later, you in front of his mom's house crying. He asking you why you being weird. Why you being weird to me? You said you wanted to get married. When I say that,